Hello everyone. This professional development lesson is for those who could not attend the in-person training that we had last week. So I am going to make this shortened video that addresses a few of the strategies that we spoke about that should be really useful for your classroom this year. Okay, I'm also going to send out the complete presentation. It took about an hour for us to go through and talk about, but so that you can go through and click through the links and see what you like and see what might be helpful for your classroom. So as we were thinking about how to help you this year, we kept thinking, oh my gosh, there's so much we don't know. So hopefully these things help you to prepare for the unknown. I am not going to click through every slide we have here today. You can go back through and review those. The three objectives that I want to focus on today is how to build lessons that will serve students in multiple environments. Okay, we are going to have kids in person and online. With the current plan, we'll see them once a week, and they'll be working at home online the rest of the time. So it's going to be important that we have a variety of multimodal opportunities for them. So we provide written texts, audio text, visual text, different ways for them to access information. Okay. The next one is I want to provide some logical, concrete ways that you can use technology in your classroom. Something that you can come and apply tomorrow in your class. Okay. And then the next thing that I need you to do is to choose one concept that we go through today and apply it to one of your lessons or units. And we'll talk more a bit about that later. Okay, all right, so I am going to skip down to in-person and online engagement. This is going to be really important. When you have them once a week, you want to provide something that's valuable for them. But the other 4 days, you're going to need to provide opportunities that really keep them engaged and motivated. So I have 3 different strategies that John Hattie went through, and he said, you know, he calculated or went through and looked at all these studies and calculated their effectiveness. Okay, so anything with a 0.4 score or above has a high level of effectiveness with students, and they're going to make growth. So the first one I want to talk about is Screencastify or Screencast-O-Matic. Okay, that addresses the credibility rate, teacher credibility. So I was listening to a Jennifer Gonzalez School of Pedagogy podcast the other day. It was on screencasts, and she was saying that kids lose credibility in teachers when they don't see their faces and they don't know them. And where we are only seeing them 1 day a week, it's going to be really important that we have videos that we have created and are sharing information, because it lets them know, hey, my teacher knows what they're talking about. Okay. The next one is Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is an interactive video, and it lets you load in questions and makes as you watch the video. So it's interactive. Okay, you can have multiple choice questions or short answer, longer essay questions. Okay, it has a 0.54 effect rate. And then the last one is to help your students get their base of knowledge. And this is to help them learn the vocabulary and the ideas that they need to move on to higher level thinking. It has a 0.79 rate when they have deliberate practice, and that's what Quizlet does, is it lets them practice something over and over and over again until they know it and they have it. All right, so I am going to show you my Edpuzzle page. Okay, this is it right here. This is the home page. You can link it with your school so that you can see what other teachers are uploading, or you can have your own content. It's free up to so many videos. Okay, so if a lot of teachers were using it, it might be worth purchasing. But I have this one example right here. So I was teaching Logos, Ethos, Pathos, and I found some emergency videos that governors had that were trying to persuade their citizens to leave. And so I had them watch these examples, and at these different points through the text right here, I have questions that they can go down and that they can ask, okay, or answer. And so, for example, my first question right here is, what is one example of figurative language used in this section of the clip? Of course, I've already talked about figurative language to them, okay? And so they can look back on their sheet and address the issue. The next question right here, oops, started the video. The next question right here is, what type of rhetoric is Christy using? Logos, ethos, pathos. Provide evidence from the clip to support. Okay, and they can type that in. This is good practice. It tells me as a teacher, yes, they know it, or no, they don't. I could choose to grade it, or I can choose just to give them, count it as the practice score. All right, so that is Edpuzzle. The next one is Quizlet. Quizlet is, like I said, good for base knowledge learning. You can make your own ones right here. I have one on argument that addresses some logos, pathos, ethos issues and other argument topics or vocabulary. You can also type in your topic and it comes up with a whole bunch of different options, which you can make your own. You can save it and edit it and make it your own stuff so that it meets the needs of your students. Okay, these are two really good, quick examples of ways that you can use technology to have growth with your students. If you have any questions on how to use them or plug them into Canvas, it's really easy to do. Come and talk to me. It'll be a short conversation. It won't take too long. So the next thing I want to talk about right here is, as you're creating these experiences with technology, especially with videos, pay attention to time. All right, so there was a study done and it found that videos that are 0 to 6 minutes have high levels of engagement. And but it starts to drop off. Still, a 6 to 9 minute video has a high level, but when you go to a 9 to 12 or a 12 to 40 minute video, their engagement drops off. And I think we all saw that in our practice distance learning time from March to May, that it's important to strategically plan the way we use technology so students stay engaged and they have opportunities to learn the material that's really needed. I mean, we really have to drill down and focus on those standards that are the most important for them right now. So what I want you to do is, if you could go through, look at these different strategies and different tools that I've provided you with, choose one, test it out, see how it works. Which of these will you use first, okay? And how are you going to change your instruction to help meet the standards? I think that needs to be the question, is how does it meet the standard? Because you don't want to use technology if it doesn't support learning. Otherwise, it's useless. And then also, if you would go through and you would fill out this survey to let me know how useful this professional development lesson is, and also if there's anything I can do to help you throughout the year. If there's something you need help focusing on, you can put it in the survey and we can chat later. Anyway, thank you for all your time. If you need anything, come and talk to me, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.